Alright guys, today we're going to be covering Tai Lopez and his new social media marketing agency course, alright? Before we dive into it though, let's drop that new intro on him, Jimmy. Bah! Alright guys, so that's a sick intro, right? Yeah, that's right. You guys got to thank Jimmy right there. We got to start. If you want to follow Jimmy, by the way, the video genius, he might be able to do some work for you. Make sure you guys go on my Instagram on the latest post where I shared my the new intro. So my Instagram username is right here. And I also tagged him on it so you can follow him and touch base with him, see if he can, there's any way that he can help you guys out. But let's dive right into it, all right? Now the first things first, like I said, I actually bought the course myself. Me and my partner Juan, my buddy Juan, we actually split the cost for it. We went half on it just to really see the type of content in there because we just love learning, all right? Not necessarily because we wanted to start our own marketing agency, but you know, I just wanted to learn what was inside, the type of tools and resources and you know, ideas and things that he was sharing in there. I actually was able to use a lot of it, learn a lot of it. It's super legit. But what I want to talk about today is for those of you guys that have the course, all right, how you can actually close deals. Because as I'm going through the Facebook group, all right, because if you guys, you know, have the course, you know that he has a Facebook group where all the members, the people who've invested and made an investment in the course, there's a special group for them. Okay, and the main thing that I realized on there is that a lot of people were not closing deals. So, you know, they weren't really getting clients, all right? And that's the biggest, you know, that was the biggest problem that I kind of noticed with everybody that was purchasing the course. So what I started doing on the course before they kind of stopped allowing people to go live on there, I used to go live right here in my living room in San Francisco, and I would go live on the course and then just teach people and you know the millennials on there how to go about closing deals. All right, if you know me, you know my story about how we are you know, working and launching and you know, building a residential solar startup company out here in California, and it's all sales driven. Okay, it's the only way that we grow this company is through sales. So I definitely know a thing or two about sales. I'm not a master at it, but there's definitely some things that, you know, correlate along every type of sales, all right? So here's how you guys can make more money by selling your social media marketing services to small businesses, all right? The first thing that you guys need to do is create a script, all right? By the way, if you guys want to get some 3, you know, really long training videos in depth, I have actually a link below where you guys can click on it. It's going to take you to a free training. It's going to show you how to pitch, present, and close more deals. But I'm going to tailor this content or this video specifically towards the SMMA course, all right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to create a script for your pitch, okay? So what I mean by that is you need to have a game plan going into every single business, okay? So that's the first thing, right? Have a game plan. When you're going into a small business, you got to know what you're saying, how you're going to say it, and what the end goal is of that pitch, all right? So what you always want to do is you never want to make the mistake of trying to ask for the deal right on the spot. Your intention of going into a small business for the first time is to simply set up, okay? Simply set up an appointment, okay? That's what we do here, all right? Here at our company at SunGrade Solar, our representatives, when they go out, the intention is not to close the deal on the first touch. It's just to set up an appointment for them to get a chance to come back and sit with all the decision makers in the house or the business or whatever the case may be to then go ahead and finalize and close the deal. All right, so you're going in there to you know, make a big claim. All right, so have a script, memorize it, practice it, drill it, rehearse it, so that when you're going from business to business, you're not always, you know, frustrated, or you're not always struggling to you know, kind of think of on your feet. But you want to have a script for sure, right? That's one. Now 2, you want to have a structured presentation, because as soon as you set up an appointment, all right, and you come back to present to them, all right, so for example, Tai Lopez recommends that you create like an audit, all right, a social media audit for the business, and then you can go ahead and present to them what they're doing good, what they're doing bad, and how your social media marketing agency could benefit them most. All right, so when you come in for the presentation, you want it to be structured, you want it to be focused on value, and you want it to be really, how do I put this? So you want it to be structured, you want it to be focused on the value, not the issue at hand. All right, so what I mean by that is you're not going in there to just tell them about what they're doing so bad. You're going in there to spend 5 minutes on what they're doing wrong, and the whole rest of the time on how you can benefit them. All right, how your services can benefit them, and bring in their services. Now, the third thing that you want to do during the presentation is really just handle the price. All right, now the first thing that I want to let you guys know is price is just a myth. All right, that's something that I had to learn early on in sales, is that price is just a myth. And all you really got to do to handle that price objection, especially if it keeps popping up for you every time you present and you tell them, hey, it's going to cost you this much, and then they start backing off away, it's because you kind of waited too long to present the price. So start off with the price so that while you're presenting, they are making sense of it all. All right, so start with the price. Don't hide it. Don't be shy of how much your products and your services cost. Let it out in the beginning so that while you're presenting all the different things and services that you can provide, so Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, blah, 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 email, and all these great things, they are rationalizing on why that price is worth it, okay? Now, the third thing, which we cover in the training, like I said, right below, which you guys should definitely click on. It's going to take you to a page, put your name and email in there, and then it's going to go ahead and literally teach you guys everything that we're covering in this short video of SCTV episode number 21. It's going to show you in a way more detail, all right, exact steps to go ahead and close these deals like you never have before, which is what Tai Lopez doesn't really teach in the social media marketing agency course. But step number 3 is ask for the deal, okay? So ask for the deal. The biggest mistake that most people make, most entrepreneurs make, especially people that I've noticed in the course here, is they never really ask for the deal and they never go for the close, all right? You need to ask for the deal. Sometimes really people, okay, and I used to make this one mistake when I first started doing sales, is I would just assume that the person sitting across from me across the table, the decision maker, just didn't want the product, all right? I would just assume it. And I would never really ask for the deal. I'd never be like, hey, do you want to do this? Like, even if they're like looking like an absolute no, the worst case scenario when you ask for a deal is they say no, and you didn't get the deal, but you gotta ask for that deal, all right? You gotta ask for that deal. So that's the third thing. And like I said, really, this is something that we can spend on hours here in terms of sales. Really, for our company, when it comes to like our sales reps, we train every single day. We have sales training. We actually use Cardone University here at our company, where we go ahead and train every single day to improve our sales skills. So this isn't really something that I could teach you guys in one simple video of SCTV, but that's the main 3 things that you guys need to know to really get more deals. Is to, like I said, 1, right? Set up a pitch. Have a pitch. Okay, have the pitch written out. Practice it, drill it, rehearse it. And once you go into these businesses door to door, your main intention is not to get the deal signed right on the spot. Your main intention is just to get an appointment. All right, you get an appointment. Once they're interested, you can go ahead and go home, do the audit, and then you come back, all right, at a better time where you're sitting with all the decision makers. You get all those people lined up, and then you come back with the audit. You sit down in front of them and you present as to what they're doing bad and how you can help them out, all right? Don't focus on really what they're doing bad and bash them on it, but just expand on what they can do good and how you can benefit them. And 3, ask for the goddamn deal. Okay, don't make that mistake of walking out of the appointment without asking for the deal. Okay, and the best thing you can really do in this case is just click that link below. It's gonna take you to the 3 free training videos that's gonna teach you how to pitch, present, and close. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was SCTV episode number 21. It's gonna teach you how to close some deals for SMMA. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you for watching.